This is not a joke. Literally, it's not a fucking joke. Shit almost made me fucking tear up. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a little bit of a deep video. I haven't done a talking video in a long time because I have just been focusing on my fitness, dropping out fitness content. But there are a lot of things, you guys, that I have been learning about life, that I've been learning about myself, and things that have actually helped me become a better version of myself, things that are actually helping me grow as an individual. Sometimes I can actually get lost in the matrix, you guys. Like, I can put myself down. I can have a bot brain. I guess that's the best way to say it. I can have a bot brain at times where I am getting controlled by the masses, where everything that I'm seeing on social media affects me to a degree. It makes me second guess a lot of things. It makes you feel like you need to be like one of those girls that are online who portrays this awesome life and that fixes their flaws, which, by the way, I am not here to say that it is wrong, but I'm also here to say that being natural is not for the weak, okay? Loving yourself is not for the weak, okay? You have to sit there and accept your flaws and all instead of going to the surgeon office and fixing those things, because it's easy to not like yourself, and it's easy to go and pay to get something that you don't like fixed to boost your confidence, because guess what? That's what it does. It will boost your confidence because you are fixing the things that you don't like about yourself. You are changing what God didn't make, you know? And that's easy. But sitting there and accepting that you're not perfect, accepting that this is who you are, that can be challenging. I'm here to tell you, I suffered through that a lot of times. And I had to sit there and realize I love being natural and I love being me. And I don't want to change anything about myself other than just growing and changing the things that aren't good. Like some personality traits, some habits, some mental clarity of mind, you know, not looking at things too deep. These are good things to improve on because your personality and who you are matters more than your physical appearance. Though physical appearance is what attracts men, let's not get that wrong, you know, but your personality and who you are as a person is what keeps a man. Have you guys ever seen those things where a man would go for an average girl and marry her, and before he had a track record of all baddies, you know what I mean? But when he meets a girl that's different from what he's used to, he tends to give this girl everything. And a lot of people are confused. A lot of girls are like, oh, she's not better than me, or put themselves at a high scale because of how they look. At the end of the day, looks never mattered because looks are a less thing. Less never gets you far in life. It's always a little bit of problem, maybe like insecurity issues, where sometimes the girl may look so good that she may put you down for not allowing her to dress a certain way. But I'm here to tell you that your personality matters more than anything. And never let social media make you think differently because you are seeing so much attractive women. And I am speaking from experience, you guys. Even though till this day I may struggle a little bit with that, I always have a reminder that it's okay to be different. It's okay to love myself. I have to fight those negative thoughts in my mind that is telling me, get this, do this, fix yourself. It's hard. One thing I know is that it's making me stronger. It's making me be happy within myself and my skin, because the more you put yourself down, the more you're gonna keep on feeling bad about yourself. You have to speak positive about yourself. You gotta look at yourself. Like, I'm looking in the mirror right now and I'm like, babe, you're beautiful. You are amazing. Have you guys ever sat there and mirror gazed before? It's very life-changing. Like, I sat there, you guys, and I looked in my eyes for a long period of time. Sometimes you will get face shifting, and that's like when you can see yourself in different faces that you had in your past life. I have never got that deep in it, but I have felt a difference in my soul just looking at who I am, because I've seen my soul just looking in my eyes. Like, crazy how that shit sounds, you guys. That shit is life-changing. You start to see the beauty of yourself. You are looking deep within your soul. And that is so beautiful. Like, now that I'm looking at myself, I can't stop looking at myself. It's crazy. Like, this is not a joke. Literally. It's not a fucking joke. Shit almost made me fucking tear up, but it is fucking beautiful. And I started to speak highly of myself. And that shit changed my life, because before I would keep on putting myself down. And I know what it is that I am. I know what it is that I look. And I could just be happy. And that shit changes my fucking viewpoint on everything. And it was all because I watched a recent Soul Illuminati video that brought me peace and clarity, because Soul Illuminati is so spiritual that listening to him makes you feel at ease, because he is so different from a lot of people that I know, and he appreciates the natural of girls. And sometimes, you guys, meeting people who are spiritual will change your life. Meeting someone who understands you will change your life. Meeting someone who thinks the same way as you changes your life. That is why I'm so big on watching people who give you a sense of clarity, who make you feel good, who help you realize that certain things don't really fucking matter in life. Because guess what? This is a glob of fucking meat, which actually what matters is your soul, because the soul is the only thing that leaves the body on earth. It's the only thing that leaves your body. You are just a soul living in a human body, which what I like to say is I'm a spiritual being in the matrix. Okay, I'm a spiritual being. I'm not really here. Like, I don't know how I got here, but I'm here. You know, I don't know. That may sound crazy to some people, but it's true. Like, this is a stimulation. None of this is real. Okay, I had so much realization about so many things, you guys, and it feels real. Everything feels real, but that's why you gotta look deep. Like, everything is crazy. Everything has to do like a stimulation. Like, if you watch the movie The Matrix, that's how it is. If you watch the movie Island, that's how it is. If you watch any movie that bring the clarity on the world that we live in, you will understand. If you have taken mushrooms on a deeper level, of course, if you've taken it by yourself, it depends on where you are in life, to be honest. Because if you have a different calling within your life and within yourself and wherever you are in life, you will get whatever answers that God wants you to know. Have you guys ever sat in a situation where like you sit there by yourself and certain thoughts just come in your mind that you just never thought of before? That's God trying to give you those answers to let you know these are things that you're meant to think about. You know, look deep in it, because some answers don't come to a lot of people, but those answers come to you. It's whatever comes to you. Everybody have different thoughts and different opinions, but a lot of people can't really sit there in their thoughts because life is a distraction. You know, we have social media to distract us from our thoughts. We have friends, family to distract us from our thoughts. Sometimes we're never really alone to just be in our head. And I'm in my head a lot, you guys, because I'm a lone wolf. Sometimes I can get lonely. I used to be like, I'm a lone wolf, but I'm never lonely. But sometimes, because when I'm in the matrix, I get lonely. But when I reach my higher self, I don't get lonely. Because sometimes, like I said, you guys, I get lost in the matrix sometimes. Like, I have to remember that, no, I need to reach my higher self every day. And I got to keep on taking care of myself, because that's all that you have. You is all that you have. Being you is all that you have. So it's important to lift yourself up. And a lot of people may not understand. That is why sometimes people lose friends in the process, because when you start living a righteous life, when you start living a higher conscious life, when you start doing things that are different and realize certain things, you will not be the same person. And once you open your third eye, you can never go back, my baby. You can't. I have also been seeing a lot of things where people are saying that they went to spirituality, and a lot of times people think spirituality is very demonic. It really depends on where you are in your life. I know for me, you guys, when I got into spirituality, because when COVID first came out and I didn't believe in COVID and I thought all of this was fake, and I watched a Solo Minotti video who said the exact same thing about COVID, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. And it wasn't for no reason that my mind went there. It was for a reason, because I didn't feel like I was connecting with a lot of people on certain things. And the only time where I felt like I wasn't out of place, anytime I watched a Solo Minotti video. And then I got into other spiritual YouTubers that thought just like me. And I think that's what Solo Minotti used to say, we're being the chosen one, because not everybody gets to experience that life. Not everybody gets to experience certain viewpoints, or it doesn't come to everybody, but it came to me, and I knew I wasn't alone. And it was a relief knowing that I wasn't alone, and that I have my people. Though it's not in Canada, I have my people. And that brought me a sense of clarity that God gave me a different purpose, and this was my purpose. And I couldn't have been more thankful that everything that was brought to me came to me, and where my head was at spiritually and mentally, what I meant to do, at least in this life. I don't know 100% what it is I meant to do, but I know that I have a piece of clarity where it's like, tell you guys my thoughts, share with you guys what goes on in my life, really about it. And that's what I really have to look forward to. So I felt like just talking about things, and I hope that this brought a very clarity for you guys, and I hope you guys continue to take care of yourself and continue to love yourself, because we are all that we have. And the more that we let the masses control us and make us change ourselves, and it's going to not be a good world. It's not gonna be good, you guys. It's gonna get scary, and we do not want to accept that life. We don't. We really, really don't. But if you guys got a piece of clarity, if you guys enjoyed this video, give this video, you guys, a thumbs up. Comment down below, you guys, letting me know your viewpoints, your aspects of life. What is it that this video brought you? Because I would love to know. And last but not least, do not forget to subscribe, my loves. And without further ado, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.